Open it. Okay, it works. Greetings, fellow nerds. Berserker Dynasty here on Reboot. Did the Darksiders episode Reboot number 2. Now, last time we found ourselves encountering or seeing this maker's. This time, I'm gonna try to remember where I left off. I mean, this place has tons of a lot of work around with, or play around with, rather. And I have 1,385 souls. Yeah, I kind of just woke up today, so you'll probably be seeing me brain farting here and there a lot. Ah, now we get to Vulgar.
Aren't we making a mighty ruckus?
Says the demon who announces his ambush.
It was not my intention to do battle, horseman. Well, such a passionate little thing, aren't we?
Do not test my patience.
Very well. War is too hazardous an occupation for myself, horseman. I am here in the name of blind capitalism. I am Volgrim, merchant of the damned, a trader who deals in souls for profit. Even in the face of the apocalypse, one must endeavor to earn a living.
And whose souls do you trade in?
Angel, demon, or even human. All souls have value to me. I've seen the trail of bodies you've left in your wake.
What would I require from you?
That depends. What are your needs?
A lot, apparently.
Information. The 7 deadly sins.
Whispers on the wind say that the fabled horsemen are but pawns in a larger game. Victims of a grand setup.
What do you know?
I know that the first one's free.
That's actually a good
if you
one.
have souls to trade, and perhaps you will consider my wares valuable.
Oh, balls. What the? Oh, the Vulgrim plinth. Okay. At least that's good to know, now that we got that out of the way. At least now will be a good time to show you guys what these lurcher clumps and clusters can do for me. Or at least for Fury.
What would you ask?
You can either ask him to show him your wares, and buy a couple of these things off of him if you got enough souls. But for me, I always usually have to invest in undying shards a lot, since I completed the game before, and a lot of healing shards, like any kind.
As you wish. This
oh, and also you can
for both
feed
of
the
us.
souls to Vulgrim just to get stronger.
As you wish. This will be fun for both of us.
See? Level up. 1 attribute point. Let's feed him another. And one more. No, wait, no. Oh, fuck it.
As you wish. That
Use those souls for getting an undying shard. Which is basically an extra life for you
Fulgrim and
if
his
you take
demon
a fatal
town.
blow from an enemy.
They live to confound and feed of the scraps of a world they help destroy.
Indeed they do.
But despite his thirst for souls, Fulgrim may be a useful tool on this journey.
Alright. Well, Fury, you're not wrong. Vulgrim is hell of a lot of useful, especially when you have me at your especially when you have me controlling you, and I do tend to die a lot. And believe me, it's not fun. This game is in many ways much like Dark Souls. And I know I've said this a lot of times before, but so is the game forms as well for this game. But what the fuck? None of it isn't true. so painfully true.
The length these roots have grown. They seem to have taken over everything.
Indeed, mistress.
Oh, you see that whirlwind up there? That whirlwind updraft? That'll be important later on. We just don't have the powers to get to it. Oh, and a lurcher, whatever those things are. Traveling souls. Those appear. Those can appear everywhere in the world, wherever you find them, and also whenever you die. So yeah, it's better to just get them as often as you can, wherever you can find them. In this case, right up here. As you can see, my 600 has increased to a 957. Really nice. Real something. And a hell of a lot useful than normal. What is this? Oh. At first, a demon monster thing that tried to gank me. Balls to ya. Alright. Let's see. Oi! Intelio! Or, no wait, I did that wrong.
I'm curious as to who remains here, if anyone.
Good eating. Take your time. And as you wish.
Now we have extra protection. Now if we take a fatal blow from an enemy, we don't permanently die and start the whole thing all over again. Huh.
Behind me, wee ones! Let me tend to our uninvited guests.
Oh, Ulfane, how you been, buddy?
A horseman?
Fury, currently reserving the right to kill you where you stand. And you are?
Surprised, and more than a little relieved. Call me Ulfane Blackhammer.
So you'll not be flattening me today?
A maker, are you not?
Aye, when there's something to make. Today, my skills are only aimed towards instruments of death.
This is not your war.
No, not theirs neither. Like your council, I care for balance, horsemen. Humans, frail as they be, are part of the balance.
Yeah, they are.
Surely you're here to help protect them.
Wrong question.
A tribe of useless, hairless simians whose greatest talent was inventing ingenious new ways to divide and destroy one another. They could suffer forever or die tomorrow, and I wouldn't bat an eye either way.
Then what is your business here?
Ooh, we got a feisty one here.
What do they call you?
Jones.
Jones. Question me again with your last breath.
Look around. Look what's happened here. Do you honestly think anything scares me now?
Easy, lad.
Oh, he's sliding
This one's
again.
not for trifles.
I played this game before and I noticed this before.
This moronic
Characters
conflict makes you all look so
Ulfane is
stupid.
sliding all over the place.
Demon, horseman, even maker. What are you even fighting for, huh? Tell me.
He's got spirit. You gotta give him that fury.
I like this one. You may continue breathing, Jones.
Horsemen, please. To have you on our side would turn the tide in ways we cannot measure. Humanity might stand a chance.
While my mission does involve balance, it does not require them. I am here to root out the 7 deadly sins and return them to the Council.
No more, no less.
No more.
What if I can help you? I bet the chain you carry could use someone.
I sincerely doubt that. I'm faring quite well without any help.
Au contraire, Fury. You could always use an upgrades just like your brothers did in the previous 2 games. I mean, War basically can upgrade his weaponry just by getting either upgrades from Vulgrim or just leveling them up on his own by killing things. For Death, well, that's another story altogether. You've probably seen my videos about it way back in the day.
Of course. But in case you missed the moniker, I am a maker who specializes in instruments of destruction, chaos, and the deliverance of pain. So it stands to reason that we little Ulthane could enhance your arsenal if your horsemanship would give me the chance.
In exchange for?
Humanity will not survive without aid.
Oh, and also, I also have never properly played this game to the fullest before beating it. So I only got to meet 2 of the Chosen in this game, but that's just about it. So for the most part of it, I'll probably be looking up stuff on my phone here just to find out all the details on where I can get anything to beat this game 100%. Like for instance, the locations of all the Chosen in this game. Oh, and also the reason why they're important here right now is because if you get a few enhancements, you can choose to either...
direct them here. Haven is the only place they might be sufficiently protected.
Yeah,
direct
all about
them. How do you expect the apes to cross a battlefield and find you?
Oh, I don't. They'll need this. The bridge. Only humans can use it. One touch, they're sent to Haven.
Must I touch them?
Neat.
I accept your offer, Maker. Though I doubt it will make your collection any less useless.
We have a non-deal, then. As a show of good faith, a gift. Wrath.
Where?
You seek a pit of hellstretch set in the nether, beneath the city. And please, horsemen.
Yes, yes. I will shepherd the wee ones your way, pointless as it may be.
We'll see.
Also, that amulet that Ulthane gave to Fury, the bridge thing, that'll come in handy later because, well, approximately there are 20 humans in total in this game that you have to find. If you get all 20, and well, if you get a certain number of them, you get another talisman from Ulthane, which can buff your character a whole lot. If you get all 20, you get a maximum buff on that trinket.
And remember, Fury,
quit
the
sliding.
doors of Haven stand open
Ulthane.
to any who ask.
The Birdstone, an enchanted stone etched with ancient Maker magic. It allows the instantaneous transportation of any humans directly to Haven.
Hey there. They don't have much, but they get by. It's what humans do.
True. Oh, and also, you'll probably be noticing that, hang on, that along your travels you'll be getting these, on some things called ingredients. Those will come in handy later for when you want to come back to Ulthane to upgrade something.
Alright, let's see what I can do for you.
And, oh, also you'll be coming across a certain few artifacts, both angelic and demonic, to upgrade your enhancements. Those will come in handy later on, along with the essence of the Chosen, which, ironically enough, can only be obtained off of killing any of the Chosen. Like right here. Essence of the Chosen, or Essence of a Chosen. Right now I've got the Unfocused Fortifier, which I got in the last episode. And also, I would recommend that no matter what playstyle you play your Fury, I recommend you take into careful consideration on how you want to upgrade your, or enhance your enhancements with artifacts, because not only are angelic and demonic artifacts located everywhere throughout the world, you want to carefully consider how you want to build your character. Like, for instance, the Unfocused Fortifier right now, if I get either 2 of the demonic artifacts or the angelic artifacts, I can either choose to upgrade the Unfocused Fortifier to one of the branches, be it demonic or angelic. Just try to be careful though, because whatever branch you try to choose off of, like either the demonic or angelic, you're stuck there until you get it to the balance part of the enhancement. So be careful.
Interesting. Take care. And, watch your back, eh?
Now that I got this, bridgestone, or whatever it is, I can, go around the place and collect
I'm
humans
not out there anymore.
and bring them towards here. All for the sake of getting a trinket that could make me hit harder, live longer, and quite possibly, well, I don't want to say move faster, since this is literally my maintaining speed every time I sprint. Or rather, my maximum amount of speed that I can get. You can, anyways, you're one to...
Ulthane, he is blind
great.
to what truly matters.
Perhaps, yes.
Just another pawn who will never understand the game into which he's been played. And he does love the sound of his own voice, doesn't he?
Not like anyone I...
Did you say something?
What would you ask of this? Take your time.
Hey, dude. Oh, wait. Crap, ass carrots. I forgot. I can't buy these off of you yet, or even this. Ironically enough, you can you can find a... That rejuvenation core can come in handy immensely for your Nephilim's Respite, which is your default healing potion or whatever. With rejuvenation cores, it can automatically increase the amount of health restored by Nephilim's Respite by a certain percentage, like, for instance, 75. But there's a lot more than that. But there's another different type of core called Invigoration cores. Those can increase the amount of health souls that you can carry. Like right now, I can only carry 2 at a time. If I get an Invigoration core, I can get an additional one, a third one. And there's 4 of each different types of rejuvenation and invigoration cores that can either be bought or found after finding them, and they're cleverly hidden positions. And believe me, it's a pain. Adamantine. It can be used to upgrade your weapons. Bring adamantine to Ulthane to improve a weapon. Let's see which kind has sliver of adamantine. That'll come in handy immensely. Wow. Why is my throat so stuffy now? This has never happened. Let this know that I'm not getting sick. Oh, what's this? Ah, fortification shard. Those can allow me to take a hit a lot longer. Oh, and just like in Nier Automata, if I haven't stressed this enough before, the one thing you want to do in the majority of this game is to stack up on enemies. Because at one point or another, you're going to be popping them out like dick. Okay, great. Not. Ow. Okay, Berserker, stop getting hit all the time. Improve your dodges. There we go. There we go. God damn. Fury inflicts massive amounts of arcane damage. So in other words, this form is basically the equivalent to War's Chaos form and Death's Reaper form. But, god damn it. I'm gonna have to call it quits here now, so thank you everybody so much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed it. Please expect more of this in the future, and as always, later nerds. God damn internet connections.